Hi. I don't think anyone's here. I also don't think anyone's going to show up, but I'm doing this anyway because I need to force myself to read. I'm also filming a vlog right now, and I think this could make for interesting vlog content, possibly. Um, I am aware that the quality of this video is incredibly poor. I have a bad webcam and I have incredibly poor lighting in my room. Also, is that better? No, I've made it worse. Okay. Well, we are just dealing with this. I'm gonna be reading The Scapegracers by Hannah Abigail Clarke. I am hopefully gonna finish this weekend, but unsure if that's actually gonna happen. Uh, I'm gonna try and do 4 sprints. Not 4. I'm gonna try and do 3 with 5-minute breaks in between and just see how that goes. Okay, I'm gonna just start it now and I'll start the timer in 2 minutes. This is my shark. His name is Dolphin. I love him. Okay. Sorry if the audio is worse than it was last time. We're working on it. Okay. Hey, Luna. Um, I waved to you when you got in here, but I was in the middle of reading, so I didn't greet you or anything. I'm sorry. I'm doing good. I kind of spent all of August in a depressive state, so that was fun to deal with. Um, I think you should read An Unkindness of Ghosts because that is a great book. I read it in March. I can tell you the exact date because I read it on my cousin's birthday, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. It is not my favorite River of Solomon book. That is hands down The Deep, but An Unkindness of Ghosts was incredibly good. I highly, highly recommend it. Obviously, there's a lot of trigger warnings, and you can look those up if you need them. The rep is really good. Um, Obviously, I'm white, so you're gonna want to take my opinion with a grain of salt. But um, afterwards, after I'm done with this live, I will add some Black reviewers reviews in the description down below so you can check them out. But there's also non-binary rep in it, which I was not expecting, and I did enjoy, even if the narrative around that is a bit weird, but the author is non-binary, so I will let it go. Um, I have not read Foundry Side actually. Mm, I am always a bit wary when it comes to books about sapphic characters that are written by men. So yeah, I am reading The Scapegracers by Hannah Abigail Clarke. This is a debut sci-fi, no, not sci-fi. It is a debut young adult urban fantasy, contemporary fantasy, paranormal book. I don't know what genre is. It comes out September 15th, and I was sent a finished copy by the publisher. I managed to get it because of my book club and literary lesbians. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm actually in the middle of filming a vlog for it, so I can get that up before the book comes out. I like the This book is, for the most part, it's just a witchy lesbian paranormal book, and it is attempting to deconstruct the mean girl and the clique tropes, and I'm really into that so far. And the lesbian rap is so good. Also, I am saying now the main character. I'm headcanon the main character as non-binary, and you cannot stop me. I'm really enjoying it so far, and the author, I'm just gonna call them Clarke from now on. Clarke has such a great voice. You can really hear their voice coming through. And they have such. I am about 30. I'm 33 pages in, and their characterization of the characters is so good right now. It's mind-blowingly good, and I just am absolutely in love with this book. I am tabbing it because that's what I do, but I'm gonna read a quote. All that power, do you feel that? All that bristling, the pop rocks in your skin, that's it. That's the magic crawling in. It's that slow and raw and buzzing thing. It's your bones are if your bones are aching, if your bones are aching, let them ache. Let all of this sizzle and fester. I just That is such a good line. It is downright poetic. Okay, and I see you're asking for non-binary rep. I'm officially head empty. There's I Wish You All the Best, which you've probably heard of. That is a fairly popular book. Um, I can tell you non-binary authors. I have read I Wish You All the Best. Some non-binary authors would be Charlotte Nicole Davis, Rin Chupeco. Yeah, I swear there's more. I'm seriously thinking. Oh, Sarah Gailey. Their book When We Were Magic has a character who is a non-binary, but it's not a big part of the story, and we don't find out. They don't come out as non-binary until somewhat towards the end of the story. Mm, that is. Oh, and the author of the Scapegracers, they are non-binary. So if you want gender non-conforming characters that you could if you want gender non-conforming characters, I highly recommend Gideon the Ninth. I'm pointing because it's right there at the bottom of a stack. But you can also see my tattoo. That's nice. The main character in there is Butch, and there's a lot of overlap between butch lesbians and non-binary lesbians. So I personally, I don't. They're not interchangeable, obviously, but that overlap does. I don't know. It makes me feel comfortable wrecking it for non-binary rep, but it's not confirmed non-binary rep. Okay, I'm probably gonna start the next sprint in a couple minutes. I am actually only gonna be here for about another half hour at 11 p.m. EST. That's my time zone. I am going to be doing. Oh no, not doing. There's one of the Discord servers I'm in fact, the Lock Tomb Discord server, which is the Gideon the Ninth series title. We are having a PowerPoint night, and those are a lot of fun. I always have a lot of fun with those, and I don't want to miss that, but I also did want to get some reading in while I can. Um, if you finished anything recently, let me know, and if you're reading anything now, also let me know. Mm, mm. And since you're here, I'm gonna have to. I need to tweet it out soon, but the the Literary Lesbians Book Club live for the Falling in Love montage is gonna be Tuesday the 8th at I think 8 a.m. EST. We're doing it pretty early EST. Well, not pretty early. We're doing it somewhat early EST because we do have some people in the UK. Oh yeah, Red, White, and Royal Blue is a book I have mixed feelings on. It was one of my favorite books for a while, but I read it about a year ago, over a year ago, like a year and a half ago at this point, and I fall more and more out of love with it as time goes on. I think I saw it as a 5-star on Goodreads, but it's very much a 4-star read, and I do have 2 copies of it. I, in fact, have a first edition of the paperback, so that's fun. I did hear from Bowties and Books that the Latinx rep is pretty bad, that it's not really a integrated part of the character, and that it is just handled incredibly poorly, which is disappointing. I don't know, I just wish that there was a book by a Latinx author that was more that was like just as popular as Red, White, and Royal Blue is. You know, I can see exactly how someone might not like the rep. I am actually gonna start a sprint now, so let's have fun with that. Okay. Given the time, this is probably gonna be our last sprint of the, well, I mean, that was probably our last sprint of the night. Sorry, I stumble over my words a lot. Can usually edit out of, I can usually edit it out of my videos pretty well, but obviously I cannot do that live. I just have a number of issues when it comes to talking. I don't know, I struggle with getting the words out in the correct order. I stumble over them. I have not the best volume control. My voice tends to get quieter and louder without much input on my end, and I don't actually know how bad it is now, but I'm pretty sure I have a lisp. Um, that's fun. Oh, I also know my pitch changes a lot. Um, very sorry. This is just something we have to deal with when I'm live. See, there it is, that iconic pitch change. I don't know, it's just a bit whatever. So what I was doing there was, for the most part, I finished chapter one, and what I was doing was, while I was reading, I was leaving highlights and everything, but I wasn't tabbing and I wasn't taking my notes down because that tends to slow me down to the point of I'm not getting any actual reading in. So what I did was I annotated, no, yeah. After I finished chapter one, I went back and I annotated everything, and I mean, I still have a few more pages to do in this chapter, but I'm liking it so far. You probably, you can't tell, but what I'm doing is I don't have specific tabs I use in each chapter. Like, no, that's not what I meant. I don't have specific tabs that mean something. So I tend to just go with whatever color I think looks best with the cover. And for this one, I'm doing pink and blue because the cover is what I call the cotton candy color scheme. It is a light pink and a light blue, the color of your typical cotton candy. So it is the cotton candy. It's the cotton candy color scheme. I don't know what other people call it, but that is what I have always called it. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm this book deals with some lesbophobia, so I'm specifically tapping that with the yellow so that when I am talking about the book more in depth, I can have this to point people to if it's going to be something that is triggering to them. I think what I'm going to try and do is to talk for 3 more minutes so that I can end this stream on an hour and have it look all nice and pretty. For the last reading sprint I did, I actually took it down. It's unlisted, so you can probably still access it if you have a link, but I took it down because it's rough. I'm sure this one is rough, but it's gonna be a lot less rough. I forgot to put the thumbnail on here, didn't I? You know what? It's fine. I can always edit it later. But yes, I'm planning to actually leave this one up. And what happened? Oh, if you are looking, the next time I'm gonna do sprints is probably tomorrow, which is Saturday for me. I mean, it's Saturday for everyone, but if you're watching this back, moving on. So I'm probably gonna be doing sprints tomorrow because, like I said, I am trying to finish the book this weekend, at least before Tuesday. At the very least, I need to have this finished before next Friday so I can get the vlog up. hopefully I can actually do a vlog. I've never actually gotten a vlog up. Well, I think I've done one, but there's about 10 vlogs that I scrapped, and I really want to make a week-long vlog work, and I'm not sure if I can. But I like the idea of doing vlogs for my Literary Lesbians book, and then doing the reviews over on the Instagram, because, that's the platform the people sent them to. I think you should. So, what happened with Literary Lesbians specifically is that a publisher reached out to us first, so I'll go grab the book in a minute. So the publicist for Plain Bad Heroines reached out to us and asked if we wanted some review copies of Plain Bad Heroines. So I said yes. I got 5 copies for our members. So 5 of our Literary Lesbians got them, including myself. And it's just really cool. Part of it is that we are more than just a book club. It is, I don't know what to call us, but it is, more than just a book club. So that is part of the reason I feel justified in contacting publishers. But I do know other book clubs do contact publishers and do it. So, I believe in you. You can do it. You should do it. Also, what book are you reading for your book club? I would love to know. I'm gonna go for a few more minutes, maybe. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh yes, I was saying I really enjoy the idea of doing vlogs on my channel for these books and then uploading uploading the reviews over on our Instagram, or this is gonna happen when I have money. So probably not for a while. But I do want to start a blog for the Literary Lesbians. I think it would just be fun. I don't know. I am very much looking forward to getting a blog up and really, really making the Literary Lesbians into what I envision it as. I'm looking forward to it. Um, yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say. So I'm just gonna sign off now. That is all I have for now, and I will see you guys in the next live. Bye! Oh, no, and broadcast.